Hi, this is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Cambridge House Resource 2012 conference, and we're here in lovely downtown Vancouver, BC. I have Tootill of IBC Advanced Alloys, and by the way, this is an update, but the symbols are, if you want to write these down, IB on the TSX Venture and IAALF on the OTCQX. Welcome back to SNNLive.
Thank you, Shelley. It's nice to be here again.
It's good to have you. Give me an update. I haven't seen you since New Orleans.
That's true. Well, since New Orleans, we actually completed our drill program in Utah. And that property in Utah is actually next to the largest producing beryllium mine in the world. We've completed our drill program as of the end of December, and we're currently waiting on drill results. And I expect that we'll see those results sometime between now and early March.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give you the website right now.
It's www.ibcadvancedalloys.com.
Now, what are we looking for? What are not the results, but what are you getting the results on besides the drill program? What were you looking for?
Well, we're looking for confirmation that we have beryllium in the places that we're looking for beryllium. And once we know that, then we'll know whether or not we have to go back and do some more drilling, or whether or not we have to forget it altogether, which I don't think that's the case. And ultimately what we'd like to do is prove up a resource on that property.
So tell me, why beryllium?
Well, beryllium, as you probably remember from our discussion in New Orleans in October, is a very interesting metal. It's very light. It's the second lightest metal. And it's non-sparking, non-magnetic, X-ray transparent, has a number of different industrial applications where there are no substitute for it. So our company manufactures things out of beryllium. So we've established our downstream demand and our consumers, and now we're working on the supply phase of that business plan. I
remember you had, in New Orleans, you had all of these pieces that you made. Beryllium. It was like a toy factory.
Yeah, it's very interesting. When people pick it up, they're always surprised by how light it is. It's very light. It's deceivingly light. You pick up a piece of metal and you think it's going to be heavy, and
it's almost super plastic-like in weight.
Very much like plastic. And, you know, if it's non-sparking, that's interesting for something that's metal. Obviously, that has uses in oil and gas drilling because you don't want sparks when you're drilling a hole in the oil and gas business. It's X-ray transparent, so of course it's used in X-ray imaging. Aerospace, super light, super stiff. You don't want to use it on an aircraft wing where you require flexing, but you certainly want to use it in other things that require rigidity and lightness. And these days with anything to do with automotive and aerospace, we're looking for performance that usually has to do with light and stiff.
What is the pricing on the beryllium as a commodity?
Right. Well, this is what makes rare earths and rare metals very interesting, and where we think IBC has a big edge, in that IBC's business plan is to do vertically integrated marketing. It's a vertically integrated model where we do everything from exploration to market. The reason being is that there is no spot market for this commodity and for most rare earths and rare metals. So, everything is sold under offtake agreement. It's strictly between buyer and seller. And the pricing fluctuates, but for beryllium, for instance, it's anywhere from $100 to $300 a pound, so it's quite expensive. But this is why we need to establish our demand. It's why we need to know how we're going to monetize our commodity.
This is so exciting, isn't it?
It is exciting. It's exciting to build a company, and it's exciting that we have revenues almost right out of the gate. This is a resource show, as you know, and a lot of these companies are...
Did you say revenue?
We have revenue. Yeah, a lot of these companies don't have revenue. We do have revenue.
What's the revenue from?
It's from the manufacturing of beryllium-based alloys. So we have a manufacturing plant in Wilmington, Massachusetts that makes beryllium aluminum alloys, cast beryllium aluminum alloys, and then we have a factory in Indianapolis, Indiana, that makes copper beryllium alloys.
How interesting. I don't know about you, but this website, what's the website again?
Thank you, www.ibcadvancedalloys.com.
IB on the TSX Venture and IAALF on the OTCQX. Beryllium, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Shelley. Nice seeing you again. Thank you.